Hello guys, welcome to the part 4 of the video. I have completed the assembling of the parts into the case, into the old chassis that I'm still using, and I'm going to show you a closer look how the motherboard fits in the case. As you can see right here, I had to use some of the brass risers. I didn't have the clips for the screws because this case on the back it doesn't have a metal plate. It's just made by this cover right here that it goes to the other side of the case. It doesn't have the metal plate, so it actually goes just like that. It has some of the clips with the hole in the middle, and in that period of time was very cheap case, and as you can see, you cannot do much things inside here. So I had to use the plastic brass risers right here, these ones. One here and the second is right here located. Yeah, so the motherboard can be so she can sit exactly that it doesn't flexing or anything. That's what I meant. Anyway, I have connected the front panel, the power switch, the hard drive, and the power LED for the case right here. I also connected the floppy disk because I'm going to need the floppy disk, the cable for the floppy disk, and the two primary, the one for the hard drive and the second for the DVD burner. I had to use the CD-ROM, but the CD-ROM that I had, I'm not sure how good in what kind this condition is, and I had to use that instead. So anyway, there was a lot of hassle putting together because some of the components were not fitting very well, and the space inside my house was tiny, and since it's Saturday, I had to clean all the things, and yeah, anyway, it's a long story. So as you can see, the power supply fits fine here. It doesn't have any issues. There is a missing screw right here in the left side, but it will hold. Anyway, I just want to need the chassis for the so I can show you exactly. Also the cable management is not made well, because right here, as you can see, is cover the CPU fan. But if I try to push or put this cable of the 20 pin inside more, it actually will stay stiff, and it's actually very stiff, as you can see right here. And I don't want to break anything, because if I'm doing that and something breaks to the power supply for the connector for the 20 pin, the warranty will be void, and also for the motherboard and other components that I have installed here. So I recommend that if you have if you're having this kind of problems, I recommend you not to force the things inside here. It's very dangerous, and you can lose your warranty, of course. Okay, so we have the RAM installed. I've connected the DVD burner, the hard drive. I forgot to tell you, this is not the Quantum Fireball. This is the 40 gigabyte Maxter. I'm not sure exactly if the motherboard will support this capacity, because I know that back then, in the year 2000, there were a problem with these kind of motherboards. They only see the very small capacity, like 8 gigabytes or 10 gigabytes. That was the maximum for the cylinders and the capacity, and I'm not sure exactly if I have to make to update the BIOS for the motherboard, but I'm going to try see when it happens. I also need the boot for the floppy disk. I have to make the MS-DOS boot floppy disk right here, so I can boot if I want to install the Windows 98 or Windows XP. I'm going to see what kind of software I have to decide exactly. Anyway, I have inside the room. Anyway, we'll also be adding this mouse. I didn't show you this mouse. I have this mouse, the Logitech. This is a very nice mouse. Of course, you're using the ball that you have to clean her up all the time. But I don't think I had the chance to actually use this mouse. As you can see right here, it's made in Taiwan, so it's genuine Logitech actually. Of course, it's using the serial port, and this is quite clean actually. Yeah, it has some of the in this shape, so you can actually hold your hand when you hold it in your palm, so you can actually grab it very. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to show you the connector right here. This is the serial port, and I also cleaned the Hewlett-Packard keyboard that I have right here in front of me. I also cleaned the cable too for the PS2, because this motherboard it has the PS2 connector. Some of the older motherboard like Pentium 1 or Pentium 2, some of them will use AT connector. Now this one is using the PS2 connector. And this Hewlett-Packard belonged to my uncle actually. I had it for a very long time. Pardon. As you can see, the alloy is present. I cannot do anything or just take her apart and then start cleaning it, because it will take a very long time, and I don't have the proper tools to actually make the restoration for this keyboard. But the quality is amazing. These things, they're not making actually this thing. If I want to try to lift her up, it's very heavy, you know, like maybe it has 1 pound or so. It's very heavy. The quality of the keyboards actually is very nice. You know, back then there were no economical problems, and the global economical problems, and yeah, they were use all the material that they had actually. As you can see, this is the DOS keyboard. It doesn't have is missing the 2 buttons, one here and the other right here. And yeah, of course, it's missing one of the button here. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I'm going to check later. Hewlett-Packard right here. Very nice keyboard. It's heavy and precise. These kind of things are not making it anymore. And if you somehow found one of these, of course this is in German, as you can see right here, it has the I supposed to be here and the Z supposed to be right here. Yeah. If you having this, if you find this one at the second hand, and you can actually clean and make to restore it back, I think it's still worth it in 2020, because it's very solid. The quality is very nice. Also the plastic too. I'm going to give you a closer look. Okay, now flip around the back, see what we have here. Okay, so as you can see, we have the Hewlett-Packard, the original Hewlett-Packard keyboard. The voltage is 5 volts, 200 milliampere max, and it's made in Malaysia, right here. It's a very nice keyboard. I like this keyboard a lot. And it also has the clips that you can, when you try to put it on the desk, you can open these clips. This is very nice made. This plastic is very solid, as you can see. Okay, so if you want to lift this clip, and also you can go down with this part, the plastic part, and the other side too. You actually have 2 options. You can use this for the middle, the plastic, this piece right here, or you can lift this one too, or it actually goes higher, you know. Yeah, anyway, it also has in each corner down here, it has the plastic rubber, very nice plastic rubber. It actually is glued very nice here, and the other side too. And yeah, the rest I'm going to show you exactly the software after I'm installing the the Windows XP or the Windows 98. I'm not sure exactly. I have to check exactly. See. And after that, I'm going to show you the software and the games and how the computer actually performs. Yes, so this was the part 4 of the video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, or you can subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the 5th part of the video. Bye.